The essence of rustic patios. Rustic patio design is more than aesthetic, it's emotional. It evokes peace, warmth, and a deep-rooted connection to nature. In 2025, this movement reflects a global shift towards slower living and meaningful outdoor spaces. These patios create immersive environments that feel like a personal retreat, blending natural textures, comforting materials, and grounded beauty right outside your door. The need for nature and simplicity. In an increasingly digital and hectic world, rustic patios serve as a sanctuary. People are turning away from high-tech chaos and towards spaces that feel human, calm, and alive. These outdoor escapes reconnect us with nature through slow design, wood benches, climbing vines, soft lighting, and offer a way to unplug, reflect, and find serenity, even in urban or suburban settings. Defining rustic design. Rustic isn't about being rough, it's about being real. This style embraces authenticity with natural stone, weathered wood, vintage lighting, and earthy tones like sage, clay, and charcoal. Favors patina over polish and texture over trends. Rustic patios age gracefully, becoming more beautiful with time as wood softens and greenery thrives, whispering quiet comfort rather than shouting for attention. Function meets soulful aesthetics. A rustic patio isn't just beautiful, it's highly livable. It welcomes chipped pots, weathered tables, and imperfect charm, offering a space that's both functional and full of character. Whether used for entertaining, gardening, dining, or quiet moments alone, the design balances purpose with personality, making each corner feel intentional, collected, and timelessly inviting. Style for all spaces and people. Rustic design is inclusive. It works in sprawling yards or compact patios. Ideal for those seeking peace, inspiration, or a cozy place to gather. It adapts easily to different budgets and lifestyles. It's perfect for creatives, hosts, hors and thrives on layering memories over time. With Rustic, it's not about how much space you have, but how deeply it resonates with your soul. Choose a purposeful location. Your rustic patio should align with your lifestyle and daily routines. Think about whether you prefer morning sun or evening shade, and if the space will serve gatherings or quiet moments. The best patios are extensions of your home, ideally placed near a scenic focal point like a tree or garden. In smaller homes, cozy patios work well near a back door, surrounded by vines and natural textures to create a welcoming outdoor retreat. Understand sunlight and weather pattern. Sunlight placement dramatically affects comfort and usability. Face east for morning warmth or add shade structures for afternoon coolness. Observe how sunlight, wind, and rain behave in your yard over a few days. Use natural solutions, like gravel for drainage or trees for shade, to guide your design. Let nature inform your layout decisions instead of fighting against it, ensuring both comfort and beauty. Map out the layout thoughtfully. Sketching your layout helps visualize space flow and function. Mark pathways, dining zones, seating areas, and storage spots. A rustic patio thrives on charm and subtlety, not perfection. Even in compact areas, elements like a stone path or weathered bench provide visual interest. Creating zones enhances usability while keeping the space intimate and relaxed, perfect for everyday living or weekend lounging. Embrace natural, textured materials. Rustic charm comes from raw, earthy materials. Opt for flagstone or slate with uneven surfaces, reclaimed brick for accents, and crushed gravel for pathways. Wood beams or old railroad ties add authenticity to steps and borders. Avoid glossy or synthetic finishes. Instead, prioritize materials that feel grounded in nature. These tactile choices help your patio blend seamlessly with its environment and age gracefully over time. Prioritize function alongside aesthetics. A rustic patio should balance looks with practicality. Ensure there's space to move, dine, and relax comfortably. Storage for cushions or tools keeps things tidy. Define functional zones using outdoor rugs, planters, and lighting. Create layers, each serving a purpose, to transform a plain yard into a warm, inviting sanctuary. The best rustic spaces feel effortless but are built with intentional, thoughtful design. Surface choices that define rustic charm. A rustic patio thrives on surfaces that are textured, natural, and full of character. Flagstone provides irregular beauty, reclaimed brick adds vintage warmth, and gravel offers an affordable, low-maintenance vibe. Weathered wood can work too, if used sparingly and balanced with stone or greenery. Foundation matters. Always start with compacted gravel and sand to ensure proper drainage and a solid, lasting base, even in informal designs. Natural levels add organic flow. Introducing varied levels enhances the organic feel and supports water drainage. Raised lounge zones with stone or timber steps, sunken fire pits edged with brick or reclaimed wood, and terraced areas on slopes all contribute to layered beauty. Even in flat yards, vertical interest can come from pergola beams or planters. This creates a sense of motion and depth, making even small patios feel dynamic and thoughtfully designed. Edging, structure without harsh lines. Rustic patios balance freedom and form. Defining edges with materials like upright bricks, river stones, wooden logs, or soft borders of herbs or moss give shape without creating rigid lines. These elements subtly guide movement and prevent the space from looking untamed. The goal is to frame your patio in a way that looks relaxed yet deliberate, organic boundaries that feel like part of the landscape, not an imposition on it. Furniture that tells a story. Start by grounding your rustic patio with furniture that feels relaxed and lived in. Choose weathered wood benches, wicker seating with canvas cushions, or wrought-iron sets that carry natural patina. Mix and match for character and avoid showroom perfection. Built-in stone benches with cozy pillows and a reclaimed wood table add both charm and function, setting the tone for a space that feels soulful and comfortably aged. Hidden drainage for lasting functionality. Behind the relaxed appearance of a rustic patio is smart water management. Proper drainage protects surfaces and prevents water buildup. A slight slope away from the home, inch per foot. Gravel trenches or permeable surfaces like spaced pavers ensure rainwater flows or soaks in naturally. Though invisible, this step is vital for long-term durability, making your patio resilient through all weather while keeping it maintenance-friendly. Preparing for built-in features. Think ahead by roughing in built-in features during initial construction. Add bases for fire pits, conduits for future lighting, or footings for pergolas and built-in benches. Even if these aren't added right away, laying the groundwork saves time and effort later. This pre-planning creates a cohesive feel, like the patio evolved with purpose. A final touch. Embrace weathering and imperfection to make your space feel grounded and timeless. Greenery is living walls. Rustic patios thrive on greenery that acts like soft, natural boundaries. Surround your space with terracotta pots, raised herb beds, trellises wrapped in climbing vines, and baskets hanging from pergolas. Plants add life, scent, and movement while enhancing privacy and intimacy. Layering greenery at various heights mimics the charm of countryside gardens and infuses the patio with a sense of calm, enclosure, and vibrant earthiness. Lighting for mood, not spotlighting. In a rustic patio, lighting should feel like a gentle glow, not a glaring spotlight. Opt for string lights overhead, lanterns on surfaces, and solar stake lights to softly outline paths. Add wall sconces to fences or pergolas and flameless candles in jars for extra warmth and ambiance. Keep tones warm and inviting. This approach enhances the space's cozy vibe, making evenings feel magical, grounded and serene, without overwhelming brightness. Soft layers with textiles. Texture brings rustic patios to life. Incorporate outdoor rugs with vintage patterns, throw pillows in natural tones, and soft blankets for cool nights. Earthy fabrics like linen and cotton feel inviting without cluttering the space. Macrame decor, table runners, and fabric accents on chairs offer warmth and tactile charm. These soft elements don't just add comfort, they invite people to linger longer in a space that feels human and heartfelt. Soulful accents with history. Antique and upcycled pieces complete the rustic look by telling a story. Use old window frames, vintage watering cans, crates, or ceramic bowls as decor. Look for accents that carry character, perhaps from flea markets or your own attic. Items like copper dishes, old books, or distressed mirrors turn ordinary patios into nostalgic retreats. Let your patio reflect your personal journey, evolving over time with pieces that feel both found and cherished.